I got involved with the Mappy project.
I see the green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh yeah. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh yeah.
Hang on a minute. Let me just rewind. I was not expecting this to be based on something which I already had a really big knowledge on.
Oh,
did
really?
you?
Yeah.
I didn't know anything.
No, neither.
Oh.
I didn't know that it was based on something real. I thought that it was just a fictional story.
And do you know now?
Well, sort of. Like, I read a little bit, but I don't know much about the real story. I haven't done a huge dig on it.
No, that's good.
I knew that it was based on truth, but this was the first time I was finding out the story.
Wow. Okay. I went down a rabbit hole with this story. And now that I'm like piecing things back together, I'm like, did they release or push a lot of these videos of the real life couple who this is loosely based on? It's not a biopic.
Mm-hmm. So actually, maybe I don't know this full thing. So was the actress, is the acting part true? Like Natalie Portman's character, is that part true?
Well, I couldn't find out the information for that, but there was this really funny looking TV movie which was made about Mary Kay Letourneau and Vili Falau, which the story is based on, called All American Girl.
Right.
So choosing to explore it through the eyes of an actor could be based on the fact that someone did make a movie about them way back. But we don't know if this is something that actually happened with the real woman, like having an actor come into her home.
I couldn't find that out. I don't think it is true. So, shall I tell you the full thing about? Okay. So, Mary Kay Letourneau and Vili Falau, same age difference. So I think he was 12 or 13 and she was 35 or 36 when they first had sex. But how they met is different. So in this story, Joe and Gracie meet because they both work in a pet store. But Mary Kay Letourneau and Vili Falau met because she was his teacher. Their relationship started after she was his teacher, but who cares? But that's how the relationship started. And the reason why I knew this story, and it dawned on me when I was watching it, is because there was loads of TikTok videos, probably like 6 months ago, and they've got like a few interviews where they speak to each other because they ended up getting married in the end, like same thing as this story. And it's them speaking and being interviewed. And then it just dawned on me, I was watching, I was like, this sounds like that case. And it is. Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it?
And she's just as away with the fairies, really, as.
But
what
how
Gracie
does that happen? And she went to prison.
She did go to prison.
Right, yeah, but they still stayed together.
Yeah.
Do you know how long she was in prison for?
I can't remember. I think she came out of prison. She got pregnant. She came out of prison and they had an order on her that she wasn't allowed to see Vili Falau. And she got pregnant with him again during that time. And then I think she went back to prison. And then he
was of age.
Yeah.
And then they got married.
And then they got married, yeah.
That's mad that she got out twice. Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's mad.
I really recommend digging out this one interview in particular with an Australian journalist, where the power dynamic is like electric, and that's why it's so memorable. The way that she speaks to Vili, like the real couple, the way she speaks to him is very there's a power dynamic there which is really uncomfortable to watch.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
Oh god.
So this story, May December now, is based on that. However, I've not really seen Todd Haynes say anything about that connection, and maybe I haven't like dug enough. So it's not like it hasn't been.
Maybe that's a legal thing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Because I had also, in everything that I've seen, like there's been that link, and that it is kind of based on that. But yeah, that's interesting that it hasn't been spoken about directly.
Yeah. I'd say that's probably illegal, so. Just from the very limited knowledge I have of like what we do. I think if there's gonna be like a defamation, like, whatever, then. And
maybe by not acknowledging it, it gives him more creative license to just
tell whatever story because
it's which is, I'm assuming, is what it's ultimately become, because it's not tied to anything.
Yeah,
that he's just kind of like, become this.
But choosing to tell this story through the eyes of an actor coming in to play her as a character, like, really, really amazing. And that was the part that I think, in recommending it to you, I just thought that you would love, because it's just like such a fun part of what we do, that part of filmmaking, and you get to really see into that in this film. And once again, we're referencing Inception. The last 3 episodes. Have we? Am I going mad?
Yeah, we have.
no, Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Front Film Club for the last time this series. Where?
So sad.
So sad. It's been a blast. I've really enjoyed this series, and I hope that all of you watching, listening, interacting with us on socials, which we've had so much more of this series, I hope that you've all enjoyed it as well, and we're excited to come back soon. Keep an eye on our social media, and we'll have updates on there. But for the last episode, we thought we'd go out with a bang, like we always do, and do a classic. So we gave you 3 options. We gave you The Parent Trap, we gave you Bring It On, and we gave you Spice World.
Of course.
Did you 3, I'm including the 3, did you 2 vote on?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you vote?
Spice World.
So did I.
So did I.
Oh.
And we still didn't even sway the ballot.
No, well, that just goes to show how many people voted.
Yeah.
They outnumbered us.
They did.
3. More than 3 people voted. That's great.
We didn't actually discuss this before we voted, so that's really interesting. They all picked the same thing.
Yeah, well, we'll have to do it at some point.
Next series.
But it's nice to know that the audience is ending on something that they want.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would have loved it if we did Spice World, but I'm glad that people are excited for The Parent Trap, because I love that movie.
I feel like everyone's seen it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And if you haven't, what are you doing? And I'm glad also because I've revisited it and I really loved it. So, if you don't know, The Parent Trap is about identical twins, Hallie and Annie, who are separated after their parents' divorce. Years later, they discover each other at a summer camp and decide to switch places in an effort to reunite their parents. Directed by Nancy Myers, starring the incredible Lindsay Lohan as an 11-year-old set of twins. Dennis Quaid, Natasha Richardson, Elaine Hendricks, Lisa Ann Walter, Simon Coons. You can watch it on Disney+. Stay tuned for this episode. We're going to be diving into lots of stuff. I really want to speak about the casting of Lindsay Lohan and what she brings to this film, and just her incredible dual performance in this. The making of it and how they managed performance hours, which obviously is insane. And a few little tidbits like Parent Trap 2.
What?
Yes. And some weird coincidences that I found about some of the cast and crew after they filmed this film.
Amazing.
Ooh. But before we start, how are you both doing?
Really, really good. Summer's here. I've been in the garden, just doing some wildflower planting, which has been amazing. They're all sprouting, my wildflowers. and it's heaven out there. I really want bluebells, but you can't have bluebells where they don't naturally grow.
Right.
Did you know bluebells are a sign of ancient woodland?
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool because there's loads of bluebells grow in my parents' garden at home.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're kidding. Well, ancient lands, untouched.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's well cool.
And I would love to have a garden like that. I'd love to have a bit of that, but you can't if it's, so I thought, well, if I can't have bluebells, then I'll have other wildflowers that I can plant and reseed. And so I've been doing a bit of that.
Lush.
Lovely. Nice.
Yeah. What about you?
Work has been busy, but I was so excited to watch this because it was like a fresh, amazing, gorgeous thing to get to go and see of an evening after like a bit of a hectic work day. So yeah, things good. Yeah.
Thanks to the Parent Trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to Lindsay Lohan. Both
Definitely.
Lindsay Lohans.
Definitely. I was going to mention this actually. I've had a really stressful week and just trying to juggle loads of things. And yesterday I was like, do I need to rewatch this film? Really? Like, can't I do another 2 hours of work because I need those 2 hours? And I'm so glad that I didn't sit there with my laptop and that I took a minute out to watch this film. And I did it in the middle of the workday. I had to because we had night stuff going on. Anyway, it really gave me a moment to like zoom out and connect into younger self, thinking I actually work on films now. Yes, they're not the size of Parent Trap, but younger me who loved this film so much and it brought back so much nostalgia for watching this and rewatching it. I'm really glad that I took that moment to just feel really heartwarmed by the film again.
Yeah. No, I had exactly the same thing. I like put my phone on Do Not Disturb as well so that I was like, I didn't want to have any distractions. And I'm so glad that I did because it was so nostalgic and gorgeous.
Can you remember watching this when you were younger? Like, do you have any memories of it?
Yeah, it's hard to know, like, when I first watched it. I don't know if I'll be able to remember, but I'm sure it was, like, maybe even just, like, on Film 4 or something at some point. And, yeah, sat down and watched it. But I think I watched it after I'd seen the likes of, like, Freaky Friday or... I definitely didn't watch this, like, when it first came out. This was something that I came to, like... after I had caught the Lindsay Lohan bug and remember being like, is that Lindsay Lohan? Yeah, and having that whole like realization. But just loved how this movie is about love, basically. I mean, I guess it was pretty formative for me and who I've become. But yeah, I feel like that was kind of I came to it like later than other Lindsay Lohan classics. What about you?
Yeah, I watched this since I was quite young. So this was my first Lindsay Lohan.
Her first movie? No.
Well, it does say introducing.
Yeah,
So
I
I
do some credit. I know.
So cool. That's crazy.
Isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, I remember watching it quite young, like always watching it with my sister. And it always reminded me, Lindsay Lohan's accent, when I remember watching it back then, and her English accent, which is like Southern English. Ish. We had a family friend who lives in Southern England, and we were always like, oh my god, it's so cool, it's like it's Tiffany. And I just always thought that character was so cool. But now rewatching it, well, I'll let you, I want to know about your first watching the first. What was your...
Well, I think I would have been young. Yeah, I would have been younger than Lindsay Lohan when this came out, but I was quite similar. I don't know. I think I might have been 9 or 8 or something. I cannot tell you how many times I rewatched this film. This was like the one that I rewatched all over. Like, I remember watching it at sleepovers. I remember like knowing every single line, and it's funny how they all come back to you when you watch stuff like this, like 12 years later. Because we did the letterbox thing, and this was my number 1.
Yeah,
I mean, I said it first.
Yeah,
it's not my number 1. But yeah, it's the film that I've rewatched the most.
It's amazing.
So much so that I watched the original. Have you seen the original? 1961.
No,
I haven't, but I like only saw about it when I was rewatching it this time. Oh my god! And I was like, oh my god, there's another one. There's an original. No idea. It's actually mad how amazing Lindsay Lohan is in this, because like not only is she just like amazing at playing both of these two twins, and they're like two very different personalities, but she also smashes it every time. She's like playing the other. She's having to play a character playing a character, and you can see that as well. Like it works. Like it's not just like she's playing that character each time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And we're like, this is really complex, and she's so good at it.
I feel like people would like a less good actor would like not capitalize on all of the opportunities that she does to like show that she's being one of the characters. She just be in the same clothes again and be like, okay, well now I'm gonna do
that one now.
Yeah. But that's what makes it so entertaining, because the whole time you're like in on this little secret with her in both worlds, and that's what kind of like gets you through. And yeah, she's really, really amazing. I mean, it's no wonder she became like the biggest star off the back of this.
It's mad. Because how old was she when
She was 11.
she was 11?
Playing 11. But I don't know how much of it was, we're talking about like her jumping through the characters. It feels so like on it, like light on its feet. But it must all be scripted, and she would have had to like remember which part she obviously.
Great director, I'm sure. Like, to help steer that, definitely. But like the fact that she is capable of portraying that without it feeling like disjointed and strange. Like she's an incredible actress, and like shines amongst people who are like really seasoned in this movie.
Yeah. So they saw a lot of actors for this, obviously.
Really?
Yeah. For the role of Hallie and Annie. In the original.
Can I ask a question first?
Yes.
Did they ever consider just casting twins, or was it always going to be one person?
Well, in the original, the 1961 film, that is one actor as well. So,
right.
Yeah. So they did that in the first one. It was always going to be one actor, and they did a nationwide search. They went around all the states, or a lot of the states, and auditioned loads of girls, auditioned people that we know. So Scarlett Johansson was seen for this. Sutton was seen. Mara Wilson, Matilda.
Oh, no way.
My God.
Yeah.
This is mad.
Mad.
It's mad.
And then they actually offered Jenna Malone, Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
Offered her the role,
And
she turned it down. And I've seen a few things online that she turned it down 3 times. I don't know whether she auditioned and then turned it down, or if they went after her because they'd seen her in something when she was younger and she just kept turning it down. I don't know why she turned it down. Oh my God, I know.
What, age 11, keep on turning something down?
Yeah.
Like,
It would have been maybe parent influence.
oh, yeah.
Not into something.
yeah.
Because maybe would you, I don't know.
I mean, I'd take this role now.
Yeah.
I'll play 11.
100%. Well, let's do The Parent Trap 3.
Wow, I had no idea. This is great.
Yeah,
I love
that's
that.
wild.
Okay.
So Lindsay Lohan came into it. So as you noticed, introducing Lindsay Lohan credit.
Yeah.
She was in a short film before this, and she also was in a TV show. But I think very, very briefly.
Yeah.
Obviously not to the extent that you would expect for somebody to give a performance like this.
Yeah. Sorry, can we just go back? Like, Hollywood is so quick to cast twins as one person so that they can like get more hours and like switch them in and out. And then it comes to a movie like this and they're just like, you know what? Can't bear to look at the twins. Let's get one girl in to play both. Like, I know they have to look identical, but like that's what they get 2 people to play one person, and now they get 1 person to play 2 people. It's just like, why are we doing that? I mean,
Why did they do that to themselves?
Yeah.
That's so...
Are we not making it more complicated?
Definitely. I just don't really understand that logic, but okay.
It works.
She's great.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
What's better than 1 Lindsay Lohan?
2 Lindsay Lohan. I don't know whether they did look... from everything that I've read and researched, they wanted to find one girl. And I don't know the reason why. I did see something that they wanted to keep to the tradition of the original, and maybe it's something to do with the fact that obviously you can get identical twins, but you can tell them apart.
Yeah, so it would have been too obvious if everyone's like,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't know that was you.
Because it does add to it. It adds to the viewing experience when you know that they're both the same person, because it's so fun to try and spot the characteristics of the other one.
That is true.
And to watch them, it's like the legend of it all, watching Tom Hardy be both brothers. Like, it's just, it makes it more fun because you're just like, can't wait to see how they're going to chameleon. It does just make it more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw something online that was like, why didn't they just cast the Olsen twins? Because they were around during
yeah,
this
that was
time.
the
Which is so
time.
right.
But I think Lindsay Lohan's performance,
Well, yeah,
right?
definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so glad that they did, because it's amazing. And
Yeah.
as I say, I do think it enhances it, but it's just hilarious.
It
that
is
they
hilarious.
continually do that.
It sounds like hell.
Yeah,
Like
a
hell.
producing nightmare.
Absolutely. So, any guesses then on how long it took to shoot?
Like, surely double anything normal.
Yeah.
And it's quite a long film.
Yeah.
2 hours, 9 minutes.
Yeah, that's longer, especially.
Okay, so like, it's a big studio movie of the time. So I imagine, I don't know, like 45 days, but then we have the Lindsay Lohan double
Double it.
thing of it all. Would you double it?
70.
70 days?
Not quite double.
No, because
Is that
70
just
days, is that
ridiculous?
not crazy?
But like, so she's 11. What are like the child parameters then?
Like 5 hours?
Yeah, 5 hours. And then every like hour you have to have a 15-minute break. And then
It might have been different.
from
then.
when
Yeah,
you get
maybe.
called to when you end, it can only be like 9 hours or something.
I wonder how strict it was then. True. Like maybe you could just do more hours. Go on, give us the answer.
We
Well,
gasped.
I wish that I worked it out in days, because I saw online that it was just under 6 months.
120 days.
Is that
120
right?
days.
120 days. And I was saying like double 45, which is like 90. 120.
120 days. But another film which had a similar amount of shoot days was Home Alone.
Oh.
Yeah. Because he's in
Okay.
every scene. But wait, this obviously would have been, if that was that much, I know that Home Alone, maybe it was Home Alone 2, was just over 100 days to shoot. But with this one, you've obviously got that they need to retake the same scene twice.
Yeah.
So actually, that's pretty good that they did it in that
Yeah,
amount
I
of time.
suppose there's a lot of scenes in Parent Trap that also don't have Lindsay Lohan, whereas in Home Alone, it's like
It's
pretty much
entirely-
entirely him, apart from the start and the end.
Yeah, definitely.
That's wild. That sounds expensive.
Very.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about casting. There was some other little, what do you call it? Some cameos, some appearances from Lindsay Lohan's family. So the little boy who's lost the camp, that's Lindsay Lohan's brother.
You're joking. Oh my God.
Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. That's Lindsay Lohan's brother.
Oh my God.
And her family are in the background of some of the other scenes as well, as is the daughters of the director, Nancy Myers.
Oh my
That's
God.
cool.
This is so amazing. I love this film. I feel like this film is made of magic in a way.
Yeah,
and
it
that
is.
hearing all of this is just making me feel like it's just, added to it all.
So, you know your mum would come on set with you?
Yeah.
Did they ever drag her on to camera?
No, but I feel like there would have been opportunity to, like, if it was something different. But
Yeah.
so many people did have their friends and family come and be like in the background of bits and pieces. But it was just way more of a thing because you have to get fitted for costume. Like,
Yeah,
you
true.
can't
Can't
be
just slip in.
You're not just
Maybe
in
trainers might stand out slightly.
Yeah, exactly. And like, there's like a look, you like facial hair, and so it's like it was. I feel like there was quite specific people that they were looking for on Game of Thrones, and it was like harder to just like slip in your friends and family type
Yeah.
thing. But the opportunity definitely was there. I didn't really capitalize on it ever.
Damn.
But it would be my mum's worst nightmare. to do
I was
that.
going to
Like,
say, would she have
worst
even
nightmare.
liked it?
No, I think she would have hated it. Now I feel like if she was with a friend coming on to do our movie,
yeah,
like, I could
yeah.
imagine her like, because I think she's got some friends in the village that she lives in that go and do it every now and then, like when people are filming around like the southwest. So I feel like, but yeah, at the time I think it was just like her idea of hell.
Well, I don't know. I was telling Larry when we first arrived today, I've got Daisy a little role. Her first role.
She's nepo in her.
Oh my
already.
God, what's she doing?
It's actually not my fault. So it's similar situation to this. I was going down for a set visit and they said, do you want to just bring Daisy and she can be in one of the shots? Because it's like a portrait shot of like the community, and it's like different portraits of the different people in the community, and they were like, they want to get a baby in there. They asked me to do it as well, and I was like, absolutely not. So some random is just going to
Just
be
give my
past
child
my
away.
baby.
That's perfect. Her first role.
Her first ever role.
Oh, well, break a leg, Daisy.
Break a leg, honey girl. So I love a family affair.
Yeah.
And another thing on this, the girls in the original Parent Trap, they weren't called Hallie and Annie, they were called something else. And Hallie and Annie were her daughters, Nancy Myers, the director's daughter's name.
Because at the end it said for Hallie.
Yeah, and I don't know why she didn't say that for Annie.
Yeah, that's a bit tight.
Yeah.
Or is Hallie okay?
Justice for
Or like,
Annie.
yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you're right.
Well, it did make me think.
It's like those like short poems.
Yeah,
It's
you're
like,
suddenly like, oh my God.
Yeah, there's so many answers.
Yeah. Yeah, it did worry me.
Well, they're
We're
both
desperate to
okay.
know.
Oh, they are?
They're both okay.
Thank God, but maybe Annie's not
Yeah,
because
maybe
she got
Annie's
left
not,
off
poor
the
girl.
credits.
Yeah, she's estranged.
I don't know. I tried to find out online, but there's no.
Has Nancy done other films? One for
Maybe
Annie?
there's another one for Annie.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, let's go
What
ahead and
has
say
Nancy
that.
done? Do you know much
Okay,
about?
well, she is fabulous. So she made this with, this is her directorial debut.
No way.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Isn't that
I
mad?
can't believe it. Imagine like Lindsay Lohan, they're all like making a movie, like newbies. What?
Wild.
It's like the most iconic movie.
She was
is
prolific though as a producer. So she used to be she still produces, I believe, but she used to co-produce with her husband, Charles Shire. And
Did he produce that?
and he produced this.
There we go.
And she directed.
Yeah.
But then she went on to direct What Women Want, Something's Gotta Give, and The Holiday.
Oh, of course.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, she like does loves a rewatchable.
Yeah.
Yeah, smash. Yeah, she's like does classics.
She's a classic maker.
Oh, that's
God,
cool.
That is cool.
And I don't think it's true anymore, but for a really long time, she was the female director who had directed the highest grossing film.
That's so
And
cool.
not for Parent Trap, actually, for What Women Want.
Wow.
Mad.
She's a boss. Okay, so we know how long it took to make and its inception. Can you guess how they shot the scenes?
Well, I imagine that there's another girl out there who played both girls as well and had a really gorgeous wig and was shot just from the back of her head. How is she doing these days? Because she effectively, she did the whole thing too. And she would have to be really good because I do think a lot of acting is also about who you're working with. And you have to have a good back and forth. And maybe she didn't have to be 11. Maybe she could have been a couple of years older, but just, crouched down or something. But yeah, I mean, there's a girl out there who did everything that Lindsay Lohan did and didn't get any
Of the credit.
Yeah, what's the guy that was like the second guy who went on the moon?
Who knows?
Well, exactly. Don't know his name.
Poor guy. I think he went a bit mad too.
Oh.
Poor thing. Yeah,
I want to see that film.
yeah.
I would love it if you now say that it was actually.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. No.
It wasn't.
Jenna Malone.
But her name is Erin Mackey,
Oh,
and she did really
nice.
well. She was on Broadway for a few things, so she did really well,
Cool.
and I think she continues to do really well. But you're exactly right. Similar age when they were shooting, and obviously they would then split screen.
Yeah, stitch two shots together.
Exactly. So if you watch the film and you're looking out for it, you will notice that there's always like a door frame or something in the middle just to like hide that
Yeah.
stitch together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that. So cool.
A technique that they do all the time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
Yeah, it was quite seamlessly done.
Well, it's all shot on film, so yeah.
And then for the dialogue, so they recorded Lindsay delivering Annie or Hallie, and then she had an earpiece
Oh, right.
so that she would always be in the right rhythm so that the back and forth made
Yeah.
sense rather than it being with another actor.
That's really cool because especially the scene when it's both of them, Annie and Hallie, and they're trying to fool the parents so that they have to keep them together. The rhythm of that whole scene, that back and forth between Lindsay Lohan and Lindsay Lohan, was so good. So that would make sense that it was her in her own ear.
Yeah, but she's like jumping back and forth between accents.
Yeah,
Well,
like-
if she's not, but like if she
No,
was,
but she was there,
like, yeah.
like, but intentionally, but like that's a lot to comprehend.
Yeah.
And be like, wait, now, yeah.
And so when would they do that? Would they do that at the start of the day? Be like, okay, let's find the rhythm of the scene now, because you're kind of locked into it then.
That is very true. I don't know whether
God.
they decide. I don't know. It'd be speculation. I have no idea.
She's got great chemistry with every actress, but she's got the best chemistry
With
with herself. But a lot of actors do that for their self-tapes. They don't get other... You must notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is how my friends... Yeah, I have friends who will do it. If they're taping for an American character, they'll do the other character in an English accent, but themselves, and record it into their microphone. And if they're recording for an English character, they'll do the other one... They do the parent. They're making the Parent Trap in their bedroom.
They
for
were
a
making it
self-tape.
in their bedroom, but you know what? I very rarely does it work.
No, yeah.
So the fact that she's doing this at the age 11, she's got all the pressure of being on that big set with all these amazing actors, and she's got an earpiece. Like, she's not even...
in front of, like, talking to someone.
It is crazy.
Yeah,
it
she's
is.
amazing.
I just want to see what her next project was, because I feel like Lindsay Lohan did Parent Trap, and then all of a sudden she was a teenager.
Yeah, that's what
true.
I think. Yeah.
Okay, she did. No.
What?
You're joking.
Hang on. She did Parent Trap in 1998, and then Freaky Friday was 4 years later.
What?
5 years later.
She is like a teenager in that. She's younger than like,
Yeah, that's true.
you know, Confessions and Mean Girls.
Yeah.
But she doesn't look 4 years older than this. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I got that right, Anna. 1998, 2003, that's 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Unless Parent Trap took a while to edit. I'm guessing this is like release dates. Maybe
Yes.
Parent Trap took a while to
Right.
like get it all together.
So
'cause
she
she's
shot
gotta,
it in, 96,
maybe there was like a
97.
few extra years there.
Yeah, they were trimming.
Maybe.
Trimming.
Trim of the fat.
Or sticking it together.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Sticking it
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mad.
Yeah.
Well, I was just thought, speaking of ages, Meredith Blake.
By the time this episode comes out, I'm going to be older than Meredith Blake.
And what are you saying about that then? Do you think she's older?
No, when I was younger and she was like,
I
she's
see.
26, I was like, wow, she's grown up. And now I'm like, she's 26?
Yeah.
How am I older than Meredith Blake already? I mean, she doesn't look it.
No, she does. I thought when I watched it this time, I was like, wait, so I'm older than Meredith Blake. I'm like, she looks like so much more grown up than me. But I don't know if that's just because I don't wear amazing clothes and she's just like looks absolutely fabulous.
How old do you think she was when she was doing this? Because even
28? 30?
Okay.
Yeah. 29.
She was 26. No, she wasn't. I didn't look. I think,
get over that.
maybe it is just because she's so well put together.
Yeah.
That I think of me at 26 and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a shame.
I know. She just looks absolutely like spectacular. I feel like whenever I've watched Love Island, sorry to take this over to Love Island, but like the people on there who I know are like my age, but probably younger,
yeah.
they just look
Like grown-ups.
like grown-ups, like how I imagine grown-up to be in their 20s. And then I look at myself and I'm like, wait, what am I? Because I'm definitely not a teenager, but I don't think I look old. It's
Yeah.
just like a different...
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly. It's not even saying like they look old. Like they don't look old in the way
No.
that we'd use that word. Like it's just, I don't know. It's just like a put togetherness.
Yeah.
That I'm just
Yeah.
like, when does that come in my life? When am I going to be
Yeah,
put together?
I feel
like
like I'm
that?
just going to jump to old.
I'm in the future and honestly that happens.
Yeah. I feel like the more that we just like sit at home, make fires and like have a glass of wine by the TV, I feel like we're just like timing ourselves out of this part of womanhood.
Yes.
It's fine.
It's
I'm up
fine.
for that.
Damn, Meredith
Yeah.
Blake.
Yeah.
Well, I wondered what you thought of Meredith Blake's character and the evil stepmother trope, which hilariously, obviously now I am a stepmother. And when
You are.
I am. What'd she say? That's so cute. You're going to adopt her.
I thought that was so good.
So good.
Yeah.
But what do you? Is there anything about the relationships in this film now that like feel a little bit different rewatching it as an older person?
Yeah, I did. As much as I'm still like on Hallie and Annie's side, and because Meredith Blake is so awful in this film, I was also like, I now could look at it in the way where I was like, oh, that's actually really shit for this couple though, that they've got this young daughter who's like not going to stop until they break up. So yeah, I saw it from that perspective like a tiny bit, but they just make Meredith so bad that you can't really go too far that way.
No, exactly. I would have loved if when me and Warren were getting together, if Lods had like played loads of pranks on me. I actually would have loved it, but she just sent me cute Instagram messages and it was lovely. So that's a shame.
Oh, divine.
Yeah, I feel like in another version of this film, like Meredith would be a little bit more palatable, but like it's nice that it's just all from the girl's perspective, you know. But yeah, she's just a bit of a nightmare, really.
Yeah.
Looks fit though.
Looks absolutely fab.
So fair.
Yeah.
Well, there was an extended ending of The Parent Trap.
Ooh.
Nothing too saucy, juicy, but what do you think happens afterwards?
I don't want to know because I feel like it's probably a train wreck, like not good. Because is that a sustainable relationship? I think that the mum, what's the mum's character name?
Liz?
Oh yeah, Elizabeth, Lizzie. I feel like Lizzie, the mum, was right the whole time when she's been like, we can't let ourselves fall in love because it's just not going to work out. We live in a separate continents. So as much as when it finishes as it does in this version, and it's like, this will be an everlasting love, I'm like, just don't think about what's going to happen next because it's not going to end well. She's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think maybe it just goes to shit.
Yeah. It's like, I feel like it's a fictional story, and I feel like
We don't need to know.
Yeah. If the alternate ending is not that it ends in disrepair, then I don't think it's like accurate. But this movie is like, so it's such a like projection of like a fairy tale that maybe you see them and I don't know, they're like, yeah.
Well, it's not, it doesn't like give an answer in any way, but it's them saying, so where are we going to live? London, California? And they're like, no, London, California. And that's it.
Oh God.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's the beginning of
Basically,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, that's kind of heartbreaking. I'm just going to delete the knowledge of that.
They just deleted it.
I just think so horrendous that they brought these two girls up and didn't tell them that they had sisters.
Well, the trauma of it all.
Yeah, I mean, like, did you watch that documentary, Three Identical Strangers?
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit like that.
It is.
Also, but like rogue of the mum to send her daughter from London to wherever it was in
Summer
America
camp
for a
in
summer camp.
the
So
US.
random. Do you want this to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny.
Quite random. But I am obsessed with the mum character.
Me too.
Yeah.
Who would you wanted to have lived with?
I'm sorry, but like the fashion show is just, it's so funny.
The
Those-
hat. With the veil.
I remember thinking that was so cool when I was younger.
I know, like the peak of fashion, I was like, I'm going to be a bride like that. And I watched it now, I was just like, oh my God, it's horrendous. It's horrendous.
So all those dresses were Vera Wang dresses.
Sorry, Vera Wang.
Not the hat veil combo.
Not the hat.
though.
Yeah, God, who styled that?
That was
Horrendous.
funny. And also the scene where Lizzie is like freaking out because she's gonna go see this guy that she like fancied so much and had two babies with years and years ago, and she just like is like smoking and she's like got the rollers in her head. She's like, Martin, what am I gonna wear? I just thought that whole scene, like that whole sequence, was just like perfect. I was like, yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
This was quite an outlier in that kind of movie, Disney-esque mother depiction.
Yeah.
That she gets deliberately drunk and that she smokes ciggies.
Yeah.
And we don't normally see that from other characters around this time.
Yeah, I love it. She's like such a role model. She's an icon.
Yeah, it was cool, especially because throughout she's like she's also really well put together, and then to see her like let loose a little bit,
Falling apart.
or like see her like have these anxieties, I was like, yeah, that's so true.
Yeah,
that would
real.
be terrifying.
Love it.
That was good.
So, do you have any standout moments? Any faves?
Yes, I love it when they pierce her ear. My sister used to always pierce her ears and her friends' ears, and I just know that she did that from like watching this movie. I don't know if they did it exactly the same, but they definitely did the eyes. But yeah, like the apple and like things like that. I just like, I don't know. It's such a rebellious thing to do when you're a kid.
Yeah.
It's such a summer camp thing. I love them in the camp, like in the summer camp, like so much.
Yeah.
I love all the rest of it too, but I did realise on rewatching it this time that is the best part for me.
Yeah, definitely.
Even though everything else is like brilliant.
Yeah.
I just like, even when they're fencing each other and they take their things off for the first time, it's like, yeah, it's so exciting.
Yeah.
I think the pacing of this film is so satisfying, though. Every chapter is really, really interesting, but the way that they introduce the characters in the first part is just brilliant.
Yeah, I forgot that she rocks up in a limo. Like, it's so brilliant.
The handshake.
I know, the handshake is so good. I've always wanted to have a cool handshake. Yeah. I've tried to come up with handshakes with friends of mine in the past. I've only got one that it's ever stuck with, but it came from this movie. Having a secret handshake is so cool.
It's so cool.
Teaching each other, like, so you walk into the house and this is where we always eat there for dinner. Yeah, oh my, because it's just like, of course, that's what you'd have to do if you're going to pull off this heist.
Yeah.
It's so good.
There's not a loophole left unthreaded.
Yeah, they're clever girls.
They are.
Yeah. I just couldn't get over on this watching actually like how minted both of the families are.
Yeah.
Like their houses are so bougie, and I feel like when I was younger I was just like, oh, so nice, and now I'm like, oh my god.
Now we
could
know how
dream
much
like
things
it.
cost.
Yeah.
They're opulent.
Yeah, it could have been a very different film if it was like
Maybe-
get to London and it's like grim. Yeah.
Maybe we should make like a 2024 version of this where we actually deep dive into the trauma, the childhood trauma that this creates, and you know, socio-economic backgrounds and how that can.
Right,
I wanna see that film.
three identical strangers of it all.
Version of this.
Yeah, the version where they realise what their parents have done are just so horrified and they never go back to either of them, and they just like stick together and they think our parents have destroyed our lives. We'll never
Speak to them again.
never speak to either of them ever again.
That does sound like a good film.
Yeah.
Okay, we should write that after.
So Nancy Myers, the director, she was writing and directing a film for Netflix, but it fell through, which is a shame.
Oh, big shame.
She's writing at the moment, I saw on IMDb, she's writing a raw comedy, which is a romantic comedy centred on an American girl who was engaged to a prince.
Oh, that sounds like the Prince and Me.
Love that film.
Yeah, I love that film.
I'm gonna rewatch that soon.
Yeah, we do it. We could do
Yeah,
it on
we
this
should.
next series. Love that movie. I love that.
Have you seen it?
Come back next series for The Prince and Me.
Good. That sounds great. Can't
Lindsay
wait.
Lohan is obviously back on our screens, which we're very happy about.
Oh, yeah.
She's in a film called Irish Wish, which is on Netflix. Have you seen it?
Doesn't it have no Irish people in it?
Well, this is what I saw a lot of people tweet saying it doesn't. But then I went on the IMDb and it does have a British casting director. She actually cast Boiling Point, the film.
Oh, right.
So I would think that she would cast Irish people at least somewhere in the film.
I've heard good things about this. Someone actually recommended that we talk about it on here. So, all for the next season. Ooh.
Yeah.
Any guesses on the budget?
Well, I would have said, like, I don't know, around the 40, like 50 mark. But now you're saying that it was like first-time filmmaker and they like redid the casting process. Like, it wasn't like Lindsay Lohan was a big star and it was, you know what I mean? So now I'm thinking that it would have been a lot less. What did we just do, Jennifer's Body? I mean, and that was obviously 10 years later still. And that was like 16. I don't know, yeah, like 16, 19.
Okay.
I feel like it must be more. If they were shooting for like 6 months, they're employing people for 6
You're
months.
right.
Although, like, at what rate? I don't know, because like you say,
Because this is the 90s.
I'm going to try higher. I'm going to go for 40.
Okay.
Or maybe it's even more. I don't
Hard to know.
50.
Okay. 15.
Oh my God. I know. That's very low for that much
So low.
time. Wow.
And
Lilo.
it took 92 million.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, excellent.
It made her a star.
And that's before even like DVD.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
video. Oh, that was more like VHS, wasn't it?
Is this a Disney film? I should probably know.
I think it was.
yeah.
I think
Yeah, I saw
I remember it come on, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, when this opened in the box office, and this just goes to show like the competition and what cinema used to be, this came third on opening weekend
Whoa.
to Rush Hour. Did you see Rush Hour?
Never.
No.
That was splashy at the time, and Mask of Zorro.
Which I have seen. No way. Okay, that's mad.
Yeah.
Although I did like that film.
Lots of competition back in the day.
Yeah.
So Letterboxd, okay. Bear with, because this is a long one. Lucy gave it 4.5 stars. Here we go. These asshole parents really snapped and
I love the attitude in the voice.
these asshole parents really snapped and looked right at their newborn babies and said, okay, that's it. You take a twin, I'll take a twin. We'll never speak again. Our daughters will just have to live without their twin sister and one of their parents who shall not even known to be in their existence. Lucy, don't understand that sentence.
Yeah.
It's a very rational plan and not evil in the slightest. The double Lindsay Lohans probably had the fattest therapy pills because of them.
So true.
True.
That's hilarious.
That's so good.
It's true. It's we just glaze over the ethical nightmare.
like
Like,
so beautiful.
yeah, let's get them and I'll go back to England and you can go.
Abby gave it 5 stars and said, my dad literally had the biggest smile on his face throughout the entire thing. And then afterwards, I asked him if he liked it, and he said no. What kind of fragile masculinity is that?
Not for me.
Not for me. Hated it.
That's so funny.
4.5 stars from Emma, who said, R.I.P. to Lindsay Lohan's dead British twin. Your legacy continues on to this day. Amen.
Oh, people
So
are brilliant.
good.
I love
Was
you
there a
all.
lot on there? It's quite an old movie.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
All glowing.
Yeah.
Really.
God, it's such a good film. I love it even more now.
Yeah.
I love
I
it even
do.
more now, hearing all of that about
Yeah.
the inception of this film.
Yeah, there's some things, some of the films that we watch that we like revisit that have been rewatchable ones that we've always watched since we were younger. You rewatch them and it kind of like tarnishes them a
Yeah.
bit. But for this one, it's just like really like it's just made me think like, oh God, no, I just absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's like, it's even better. Like, I've just got more, like, had more joy watching it. It's so good. She's really talented. And I love that she did The Holiday. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Incredible.
thought you were talking about Lindsay Lohan then. I was like,
No.
oh yeah.
Another classic.
Such classics.
Such classic.
Well, any final thoughts on The Parent Trap?
I feel like this is going to have to... I haven't rewatched this since I was really, really young. But there's other ones that I rewatch quite regularly, and it's just boosted right back up to that for me. This is going to be like a Sunday afternoon when I'm feeling sick or like can't get sleep, whatever. Such a good film. And yeah, as I said, love it even more having heard more about the inception of it. They're just not making movies like this anymore. So good.
So good. I genuinely just want to that that looks at this with a different view now. I think that's so funny.
Get right,
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah. It's like really gritty and like raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it could be like different stages of the twins' life. So like now in the lens of like this fairy tale, and then when they're teenagers and they're rebellious and what they start to think about it, and then when they're older and how it affects their relationships.
Yeah,
Chaptered.
exactly.
Wow. God.
Done.
Look at you go.
I didn't even plan that. I just
There's no notes on
Came
this.
right out my head.
there we go. Okay, we'll do that then.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Cool.
And because it's the last episode of the series,
yeah.
any final thoughts on this series or anything that you really enjoyed?
It has been so much fun, this series. I've had the best time. And thank you for all of the picks that people have brought up for us. It's been brilliant. And all of the engagement, everyone who's been writing in, getting in touch, like so grateful. And I'm devastated that it's coming to an end. We will be back. We're going to be around all summer, actually. We're going to be doing events in person. So, yeah, keep an eye.
Yeah.
But, yeah, how are you feeling? Any final thoughts on the series?
Yeah, I just feel like we've had some absolute bangers. The audience picks, I reckon they should go back and have a listen. Because we speak so well.
We really do the films
quite
justice.
excellent. Yeah. No, it's been good.
It's been great.
Have you had a favourite episode?
I really love speaking about May, December because there's so much juice there from the real story.
Eternal Sunshine, of course. Great chat.
That was really great chat.
Another audience pick.
It's got to be Twilight.
Oh, Twilight. Absolutely.
Yeah, take it back. It was just so much fun. I haven't laughed that much in like... It's always fun when we get to
Yeah.
But yeah, we will still be around, so keep in touch with us. On socials and whatnot.
So you can follow us on social media. We are on TikTok and we're on Instagram at Frank Film Club. That's where you'll most likely catch up on where we're going to be over the summer. And you can email us on filmclub@rap.world.
This is the final episode of this series, but we have so many episodes for you to go back and watch. So make sure you click over to another series and listen to some of those, and we'll be back before you know it.
Yeah. And let us know your recommendations of films for the next season.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
This podcast was presented by Wrapped.
God. God, but hold it firmly, knowing he is faithful and fulfill his promises. The Lord's Prayer found in Matthew 6:9-13 and Luke 11:2-4. Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we also have forgiven our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. In Jesus Christ's name, amen.
Love wins. I love you, Buttercup. Maisie Williams. And I will always love you, Buttercup. Maisie Williams, you my everything.
Going to heaven. I'm looking forward to it with great anticipation because of what Jesus did on that cross. I know I'm going to heaven. I'm looking forward to it with great anticipation because of what Jesus did on that cross. He died for us, but he was raised by God. I've found during the latter years of my life, when I've had sicknesses and been in the hospital and so forth, There's a peace that just resides there and stays there that I cannot explain.
We all die. I'm not going to escape it. I don't want to escape it. I want to go. The vast majority of my life has already been lived. My record has already been made. I don't have very much longer. I know that.
Some of my closest friends and relatives, and especially my wife, are already in heaven. And because of the hope we have in Jesus, we can all be in heaven someday forever.
A radical change must take place before you can get into heaven, before you can be accepted by God. You say, well, what do I have to do? You must repent of sin. You repent and you believe. Believe in Christ and you receive in your heart and say, Lord Jesus, come in, and he'll come in. You don't have long. You'll be in eternity, and the decision you make tonight may decide where you'll be. And anybody can believe. A blind man can believe. A deaf man can believe. An old person can believe. A young person can believe. And that word believe means commit. I commit my life totally to him.
Hi, I'm Maisie Williams, and I'm so excited to share that I am now a WWF Global Ambassador. Our love of nature unites us. Like me, I'm sure every one of you has been inspired, absorbed, and amazed by the natural world. We've watched it grow, we've witnessed its amazing power to regenerate, we've marveled at its ability to thrive in almost every place on Earth. But nature is also so much more. It's our life support system, our home. We need it now more than ever before, but it needs our help. That's why I want us to come together to call for the restoration of our planet. So join me. Join the fight for our world.
Why should people care about the Amazon?
Why should people care that we have functioning ecosystems? I would just tell them to cover their mouth and nose for a few minutes and then see how quickly they care about air. We get our produce and meat and food from a grocery store where it's been brought to us. We don't have to go out into nature. We have this huge problem where humans are more concerned with technology and whether or not we're living in a simulation. They're forgetting the basic facts of how this game works. And when you're in the Amazon, you can see those basic facts, the gears of the game really clearly. And each large tree in the Amazon is actually producing water, is pumping water up out of the ground into the air every single day. And so that's why we need to protect this forest. It goes down to the fact that we've lost about 17 to 20% of the Amazon rainforest to date, and people warn that if we keep losing that much of the Amazon, we could break that moisture cycle to the point where the Amazon cannot replenish itself. And then you're going to see this rapid drying effect where the Amazon is going to change from a rainforest to something else. And then global weather patterns are going to change. Rain patterns are going to change. It's going to throw off farming in all different areas. What that becomes is political instability, inability of people to know what's going to happen next. Again, we've depended on the regularity of the seasons of rains to come for our crops. If all of this gets thrown off, it massively affects industry. And there's a beautiful Carl Sagan quote that says that if you can't breathe the air and drink the water, then nothing else you're interested in is going to happen.
Why should people care about the Amazon?
Why should people care that we have functioning
So do everything you can. Share this film, support Indigenous-led vision, and speak up for the Amazon. Change starts with connection, and tonight, you being here is the start of that. Thank you all so much for being here, and together, we can all be guardians.
friend, one my heart and soul confided in, the one I felt the safest with, the one who knew just what to say to make me laugh again and let the light back in. I miss my friend. I miss my friend. I miss my friend. I miss my friend. I miss you, Margaret Constance Williams. I cry every day, just the whole.
When I began preaching many years ago, it was not with any thoughts that I'd be preaching to large audiences.
Come to the cross. His gospel is for everyone.
God has done this.
Christ is alive. In modern America today, there is a vacuum of the soul.
Our country's in great need of a spiritual awakening.
Come to the cross and repentance.
Well, there have been times I've wept as I've gone from city to city, and
Fortune, it's the leap of faith. It's the band of hope till we find our place on the path I'm winding, yeah.
Guardiões são protetores.
Somos verdadeiros protetores de água, floresta, animais.
Isso nos transforma no maior ambiental do Brasil.
Parar isso aí eu vou passar fome.
É um fluxo financeiro que ele está altamente interligado nos mercados internacionais.
Protegemos a floresta, o mundo há milhares de anos. Vocês nunca tiveram direito a caçar e a pescar.
Pelo menos 600 de nós já foram assassinados desde 2014.
O coração chora. Qualquer coisa, pistoleiro, qualquer madeireira, me matam.
Corrupção onde não existe. Onde não existe no mundo.
Destruir a Amazônia é a gente destruir a nós mesmos.
Morre se precisa for por esse pedaço de floresta que existe.
Ele marcou a peça para o mundo. Somos guardiões.
Essa luta ela é minha, essa luta é sua, essa luta é nossa.
This show is important to understand what we know as Miss Dior today. My name is Maisie Williams and I play Catherine Dior, the muse and little sister of Christian Dior, known today for inspiring Miss Dior perfume. But what many people don't know is that Catherine was also a war hero and a concentration camp survivor. I came to this show being a huge fan of Dior as a fashion house. They had a lot to tell me about Catherine and Dior's family. It is such an incredible story. She joined the French Resistance and severs almost every part of herself in order for others to live. After the war, she has to repair pieces of herself. She wanted to create something beautiful out of the despair. Catherine really represented a lot of compassion and care and love to Christian.
I made something.
Perfume. She helped him create this empire through some of the most painful moments in history.
My inspiration.
Her story is not necessarily one of beauty, but one of resilience and survival.
I am honored to meet you, Miss Dior.
To find the human, relatable story was very important and a huge justice to these people. We get to highlight that in this show.
Imagine an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
What I love about Letterboxd is that like you really get to see the audience's reaction, and it's like not like, I don't know, skewed in any way by the critics, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
My name is Maisie Williams.
My name is Hannah Marie Williams.
We're not related. We're both part of a wonderful podcast called Frank Film Club,
where we watch films, break them down, talk about the filmmaking process, talk about the themes and what we thought about the films. And every episode now we do Letterboxd reviews in there because it's so funny.
Mm-hmm. 2001: A Space Odyssey. We watched this on the podcast and it was a real surprise to me. I'm not really a fan of the 3-hour slow burn movies, but this one is so visually interesting. I think it was also like brand new at the time, using effects and things that like, you know, now Christopher Nolan's even using. I love this movie called Raw by Julia Ducournau.
Before we started film club, Maisie told me to watch Raw, and it was a real insight into Maisie's taste, which I now love.
I just love it. I don't know, I'm like on board with that. I'm gonna have to say Her. I love the soulful sci-fi sort of genre. And fourth, I'll say The Matrix. Just classic. Yeah, classic. Also, my iPhone
looks like The Matrix.
I'm sorry, the movie's following me.
Parent Trap is probably the film that I've rewatched the most, although I probably haven't watched it for like 10 years, you know?
It's still like in the heart.
It's still in the heart, and just figuring out that that was actually one person when I was younger was just truly mind-blowing. Truly movie magic. My second choice would be The Wrestler, Darren Aronofsky. I work in casting and very interested in very unexpected casting, and that is definitely it for me. Third is Tyrannosaur, very, very dark. Olivia Colman, I feel like it was the first thing I saw her do some like very raw drama. Fourth choice would be, it's got to be something with Joaquin Phoenix as well. I think it's probably Walk the Line.
Oh, beautiful movie.
Beautiful. I've just always loved Joaquin Phoenix, and yeah, he's so great in that film.
Wow, a really solid top four.
Yeah?
Yeah, I need to watch two of them, so